There's something quietly powerful about arriving at a home that feels intentional, where every step, every plant, every line in the landscape has been carefully considered. Before you even touch the door, the experience has already begun. The pathway beneath your feet, the softness of greenery brushing the edges, the way light guides you forward as the sun begins to set. This is where architecture meets nature in its most welcoming form. And today, we're exploring how modern outdoor entryways are transformed through thoughtful gardening, refined landscaping, and beautifully designed pathways, creating not just an entrance, but a feeling. The art of first impressions. A modern outdoor entryway is not simply a transition space, it is the introduction to the home's identity. And what defines this first impression is not just the structure itself, but the harmony between built form and living elements. As you approach, the pathway begins to guide you. Clean lines of concrete or stone create a sense of order, while greenery softens the experience, making it feel welcoming rather than rigid. This balance is essential. Too much landscaping without structure can feel chaotic, while too much hardscape without greenery can feel cold and uninviting. But when the two are layered together with intention, the result is something timeless. The entrance begins to unfold slowly, not revealing everything at once, but allowing you to experience it step by step. This sense of progression is what elevates a simple entry into something memorable. Even in smaller homes, this approach creates depth, turning a compact space into something that feels expansive and thoughtfully designed. Because in modern design, it's never about how big the space is, it's about how well it is experienced. Pathways that guide and define. The pathway is more than just a functional route, it is the spine of the outdoor entryway. It determines how you move, how you see, and how you feel as you approach the home. Straight pathways often create a sense of formality and clarity, leading directly to the entrance with confidence. While slightly curved pathways introduce softness, slowing down the journey and allowing the surrounding landscape to be appreciated. Materials play a critical role here. Smooth concrete offers a clean, modern look, while natural stone introduces texture and warmth. Large stepping slabs placed within grass create a floating effect, giving the pathway a light and contemporary feel. And then there is spacing. The rhythm of each step matters. Too close, and the path feels rushed. Too far apart, and it becomes uncomfortable. But when perfectly spaced, the pathway feels intuitive, almost effortless to walk. Lighting further enhances this experience. Subtle ground lights or integrated step lighting create a soft glow that guides movement at night, adding both safety and atmosphere. And in that moment, as the lights begin to glow and the landscape fades into shadow, the pathway becomes something more than functional. It becomes an experience. Gardening as a design language. In modern outdoor entryways, gardening is not random, it is deliberate, structured, and expressive. Plants are not just added, they are composed. Layering becomes the foundation. Low ground covers soften the base, mid-height shrubs add volume, and taller plants or trees create vertical interest. This layered approach brings depth into the space, making even a narrow entry feel rich and dimensional. But beyond layering, there is restraint. A limited plant palette creates cohesion. Instead of using many different species, modern landscaping often repeats a few carefully selected plants, allowing the eye to rest and appreciate the overall composition. Texture becomes more important than color. The softness of ornamental grasses, the bold leaves of tropical plants, the density of trimmed shrubs, each element contributes to the overall visual rhythm. And then there is placement. Plants are positioned to frame the pathway, to highlight the entrance, to soften hard edges, but never to overwhelm. Because the goal is not to fill space, it is to shape it, and when done well, the garden becomes a quiet guide, leading you naturally toward the home. Lighting and atmosphere. As the sun begins to set, the outdoor entryway transforms. What was once defined by natural light now becomes sculpted by illumination, and this is where design begins to feel truly alive. Lighting in modern landscaping is never harsh or overwhelming. It is subtle, intentional, and layered. Soft LED strips beneath floating steps create a gentle glow that outlines each level, making movement feel safe, but also visually striking. Ground lights tucked between plants highlight textures, casting delicate shadows that dance across pathways and walls. Wall sconces near the entrance provide warmth, creating a welcoming focal point that draws you closer. But perhaps the most important quality of lighting is not what it reveals, it's what it chooses to leave in shadow. Darkness becomes part of the design. It creates contrast, depth, and a sense of calm. Instead of illuminating everything, modern outdoor lighting allows certain areas to fade, letting the eye focus only on what matters. And in that quiet balance between light and shadow, the entryway becomes more than just a space. It becomes an atmosphere. privacy, boundaries, and final composition. A well-designed entryway doesn't reveal everything at once. It protects, it filters, it creates a sense of arrival. Privacy elements play a subtle but powerful role in shaping this experience. Vertical screens, whether in warm wood, smooth concrete, or sleek metal, introduce layers between the outside world and the home. They allow light and air to pass through, while gently concealing the entrance. This creates intrigue. You don't immediately see the door, you discover it. Walls, hedges, and planted borders further define the space, giving the entryway a sense of enclosure without feeling closed off. And then everything comes together. The pathway, guiding movement. The greenery, softening and shaping. The lighting, creating mood. The boundaries, offering privacy. Each element supports the other. Nothing competes. Nothing feels out of place. This is the essence of modern landscaping. It is not about adding more, it is about refining what is there until every detail feels intentional. And when all these elements are in harmony, the entryway becomes something greater than design. It becomes an experience you feel every single time you come home. A beautifully designed outdoor entryway doesn't just welcome you in, it tells a story before you even step inside. Through thoughtful pathways, carefully layered greenery, soft lighting, and quiet moments of privacy. The space begins to feel personal, intentional, complete. And the most inspiring part is, this level of design isn't reserved for large homes alone. Even the smallest spaces can be transformed into something elegant and memorable, with the right balance of simplicity and detail. So whether you're redesigning your entrance, or simply gathering ideas, let this be your reminder that the journey to the front door matters just as much as what's inside. Because great design doesn't start in the living room, it starts the moment you arrive. And we'll see you in the next one.